اسمي بشار. احنا من قرية مسطاح ناحية وانا. طلعنا من القرية على الموصل. من الموصل طلعنا لأجي على المخيم.
بخدي هاتنا ما يفيدري بنا بكيفما. وتجويرم هادين ما قالك رزالة دي. أفتر رجام الجويدة بون برشوتي محمدي.
الضرب والخوف يعني قصف جوع منطقة محصورة كانت.
أذكر تقريبا 7000 عائلة تنل في كان بأم روجت تعاملت قال 7000 أشخاصات كان هر شخص كي معاناته كهاي مشكلة كهاي دوكارية كهاي كم بانر جزلي توی هیواک ما پیشوازی آوران کلیه که آوران پارزگاه میسل جبر شر داعش.
بخدي محتاجة تشتاه مشكي براستي مواد. راستي تشتيه ماي ضروري آفا وكهرباء وانجي.
خود تنسيق يعني كليلو سركفتنا بمشروعية أو رخروة بيرود بتنجبر هندي تنسيق زورة مهمة. الكامبين ما هرم كردستان تنسيق كبوش هيا چونكي أفريق خراوينتنا ليرا شود كان هميل بنسي برا حكومة هرم كردستان شود كان.
Coordination is very important because the size of the crisis in the whole government is so huge that without coordination between all the partners it will be very difficult for all of us to manage this number of IDPs and refugees.
Coordination is very important because it makes everybody understand what's going on and what's happening so as to support each other in each difficult situation that we face.
Coordination means that we can adapt, we can change, we can keep abreast of those developments to ensure that humanitarian aid is focused, it's appropriate, and that it goes to the right people.
We find that very important because your job is to reach as much as possible people in need. We need the experience of INGOs and UN agencies. We are not familiar with such a crisis.
The food security cluster is here in Iraq to support the government and local NGOs and partners to deliver better humanitarian assistance in terms of food and livelihood assistance. Through our partners in the membership, so national NGOs, government actors, international NGOs, UN agencies, everyone come together with one strategic vision.
To ensure that we're sitting around the same table, we're going through the same processes, so trying to get rid of duplication, trying to ensure that the beneficiaries get the best kind of food supplies that we can all offer.
Whenever there was an emergency, we could bring in a lot of partners and a lot of interests back to the table. That's what its value is, you know, having a participation from all sides of memberships from NGOs and INGOs and UN. That ensures that there's no duplication. That ensures that we are not doing each other's work and we're not eating each other's mandate.
When there's people fleeing, whatever it is, they need the immediate food rations. But after that, the best aid to those people is cash. It empowers the people to choose exactly what they want to buy. So giving them cash is the best way to empower people to cater for their needs.
When I heard about food cluster, we start attending meetings. We start knowing more about other partners on the ground working. We start trying to coordinate our work.
We coordinate with the food cluster to have multi-connections actually. First of all, we can coordinate better with all actors working on the ground so we can avoid duplications of the activities we are doing. Be always on the same level of information.
I can give you a practical example on it. We have IDP hotline here in Iraq, which is an interagency hotline. And what does it happen is that people call from random places around Iraq and saying that for 2 months we haven't got assistance or we haven't got anything to eat. And then the value comes in, the cluster looks into the whole picture of the Iraq and see, okay, this complaint comes from here, who's the partner working here, and who can fill in the gap. So that's the big picture that Food Security Cluster has. It's not just sharing information and just not receiving and absorbing information, but also on the basis of this information, making very critical decisions.
The main responsibility for us is to share every information we have. We can maybe help without knowing actually, like the security situation for certain place. That more information we give, the more safe and good results will come actually. Us as an NGO are trying to define where, when and what are doing actually and what quantities we are dealing with, so the cluster and other actors can know the size of response each actor is implementing.
And this helps guide us as humanitarians on what type of assistance and, more importantly, the quality of assistance that we hold as minimum standards.
The value, I think, of Food Security Cluster is this link with local partners who have this accessibility.
Because we are very close to our people, we know the people, we can talk to them easily, we can understand their needs better than the others.
What's going on in the community, they also see it and they try to learn it and bring it back to the Food Security Cluster that we all learn from that.
Working with national partners is the backbone of a humanitarian operation. They speak the language, they understand the context much better than internationals.
So we try to support local actors, local NGOs and partners with fundraising, technical capacity, engagement and networking. So if they're interested in doing food activities, but they may not be best positioned to understand who is in a position to support them, we can provide a lot of these linkages.
We're trying to ensure that local NGOs are able to be there after the international organizations have left.
They need to be the one actually to respond for the next crisis. Without our help, they will be not here forever. They will be the future of this country.
We're enriched by our membership, so the more members that we have, the more partners that we're actively engaging and supporting, it improves the quality.
من المهم جدا أن يتم تنسيق الجهود والتخطيط المسبق لأي عمل نقوم به، ولهذا فإن وجود الكلستر وحضور المنظمات المحلية يداً بيد مع المنظمات الدولية في اجتماعات الكلستر مما يؤهلنا لتلبية احتياجات أهلنا وهم يمرون بهذه الظروف الصعبة.